morning, as you can see, if you look, we are cutting this field in half. That bottom is good ground where he's working it up at. That's the line. That's the sand hill all through here. We're putting it in wheat. Now the back is good, but we're just going to put it all in wheat and wheat beans. So you can see this sand hill. The bottom, we're going to put corn in. We're not going to keep planting $350 bag of corn and $2,000 a ton fertilizer on ground that's not going to produce. We're going to just put wheat, get straw, and get beans on it. These prices for equipment, for seed, for fertilizer is getting to be stupid. And instead of us just rotating our crops every year, we're going to start planting certain crops that grow good on certain fields. And even if we had to do it multiple times, we're not going to give these seed companies and all these other chemical companies our money, you know, when the ground just won't support the bushel return to make enough profit to pay that bill off, plus make a profit off of it. Just not going to do it. Just can't do it. It's stupid. Working the weed in. I actually forgot the video today. So I'm back to cutting beans. I moved across town, one of our neighbor's farms. So, it doesn't seem like any early bean. Oh, hold on, let me get you the Peterbilt's lined up. We got them two. I got that one loaded. Got the maps. It does not look like any of the early beans this year are going to do good. Seems like the wheat beans, I think one of the boys said yesterday that 2 inches of rain all summer on the soybeans. Our early beans are horrible. I think we're doing right about 35 bushels. And that seems to be what the running number is for everybody. It's just horrible this year, the early beans. Now the wheat beans, the later planted beans look like they're gonna do really good. But the early beans, for us, they are what they are. You can see what my day job is. You don't really want to know what my night job is at the SPC Shore Farmer. That I work very well at both places, though. We'll just say that. So, they're calling for rain. Today's Friday. So they're calling for rain Monday, next week through Friday. So if that's the case, we can't cut beans or do any more wheat. We got about 130 more acres of wheat we're going to put in. I am going to Deep Creek and I am going to be working on the house. And I will actually make a video of me working on the house because we got a lot done. And I'll show you what it looks like now. They're coming to put carpet and flooring in, hopefully within a week. So it's actually going to be really, really sweet, really nice. So, yep, I just got about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, let's say 5 rounds back here. Then I got to move to the front. Alright, well I must have it zoomed. Won't let me move it over. There we go. So I got a couple rounds left here. And then I got this small section. Now there's actually really good beans right here in this small section. So if anybody knows, let me know what gets rid of onion. This farm has onion real bad, just little thin green onion. And when you cut it, I actually have to put my header in. I don't know if you would call it rigid mode or what. I pretty much got the flex all the way up like I'm cutting wheat with it. Because if not, you cut that onion and it creates that onion juice. When I'm cutting it normal with the flex, and it makes it so the stuff won't flow in the head. It comes in chunks. Even though it's a draper, it still won't work right. So if you know what kills onion, let me know. I'm going to put corn on this farm next year, so hopefully Halex and atrazine will definitely kill it, but I just want to be sure. Good coming in here though. Pretty good sample for an old combine. S680 looks pretty good. No New Holland's going to do that, I can tell you that. One lonely farmer. I would like to get the Mad Concave though. I think they're a really good concave set, and the thing in the throat, I think it would be really help this combine out big time. Like I said, about $8 grand, and this combine would be really on par versus 800 grand for a new one. Cutting soybeans. Try and get the big block started at 454.
That thing ain't putting gas up in there. Alright. You better put my baby glass in. Alright.
Oh, I wish you would have stayed.
She ain't got no gas in her. Them damn bowls stuck, I know it. I know that bowl stuck. Take it apart? No, I'll put it. Choke it. That bowl serious. I might pull it off, but this one's gonna pour it out.
Alright, so we come over and tried some wheat beans today because they were hard as a rock. And figured we'd start trying to get into some of them, and they're actually not doing too bad today. So cutting good. I figured the wheat beans were going to be where they were. I think the highest I've hit is like 64, but that's pretty good for wheat beans. Right now they're just staying right around 45 to 50 here and there. You hit like a good spot, they jump up to 60 some. You get in a bad spot, they go down to 40 some. So they're dry as heck, but they're actually doing way better than the early beans. Coming in there nice and pretty. So doing pretty good. Pretty happy. Them beans over there, I went and opened up that field right there one round. They were doing good. Every now and then you'll hit a green spot. They're running anywhere from 11 to 13. You'll hit a green spot, it'll jump up to 15 for a second and go back down to 11, 12, 13. But we don't want them to get too dry because you lose money if they get too dry. I'd rather, like right now they're 11, 8, running 60, 59, 56, 60. So pretty, 66. They're doing pretty well. And we did calibrate this with the grain cart, so she is dead on. Dead on. I mean, I think one from the early field that we did went like 30 bushels, and this thing said 29.9. So pretty damn close. Early beans definitely are crappy. Wheat beans definitely good. You get in a real thin spot like this, they jump down 30, 40, but the majority of the field is really good looking beans. They're running, like I said, 50, 60. So, but I figured that the wheat beans were going to be the ticket this year, and it seems like they are. Pink is my variety seed consultant. So there you go. It is Saturday. We're supposed to have a bunch of rain next week. So we're going to try to knock out as many beans as possible. These wheat beans are doing excellent. I mean, our early beans suck so far. Wheat beans, seems like if you plant them late, they're doing really well. I mean, they're not great, but they're great for wheat beans. They're a lot better than early beans. So, trying to get it done get something knocked out before. They were calling for 5 days of rain. Now I think it's just 3 days of rain. So, when it starts raining, we're going to go up, work on the house some more. Instead of staying around here, won't be much to do. And I'll show you some pictures of that. But anyway, that's the end of the video. Like, subscribe, share. I appreciate everybody watching, looking at my videos. I can't seem to just get that 10, 20, 30,000 subscriber thing. But I got over a half million views on that pull-out video of this combine. So if I could get 500,000 subscribers, that would be great. See you.